But now I want to switch topics just a little bit because I think this is important. This is on fitness, and it's on training versus workout. And what that means is there's two different ways of working out. And this is why a lot of people, they go to the gyms, they buy apps, which I don't understand. Why would you spend your money on an app to watch somebody else work out? You're not making any real benefits from that. And it's easy enough not to do that. You got this on your phone, a text comes in, you stop working out. You know? And you're going to answer the text. Oh, I'll be right back, little person on my phone who's doing all this good working out for me. So don't you go anywhere, because I'll be right back. That's working out. Okay? It might feel good, you know, it might sound good, you might have good musical background and you're riding like through the desert or something like that. And then, yeah, that's right, folks. I love the desert because I keep referring to it. But you can buy apps if they work for you, that's good. This is called working out, right? It's not training. Training is just like number 4. It can be done. Plan and win. That's training. It can be done. Plan and win. And you know what the best part about training is? You get a reward at the end. You're working out on an app, there's no reward at the end. You know? You got this little app person. You don't know that person. There's a little app in your phone. It says something this thing. Tiny little person in there. And that little person's dictating your every move and stuff like that. But if you're training, say you're training to run up a mountain. I train to run up a mountain.
Here at the Manitou Incline. Next tomorrow we're going up the 5
I made it to the top. I did my Who's Your Daddy dance on the top of the mountain. I did my Who's Your Daddy dance at the Grand Canyon. You know, you train. The best part about the event was the training. Right now I'm training to run in Death Valley. You know? The best part about it is running in Death Valley. I don't know like running. But the training for it is cool. I don't have no little people in my radio telling me this, that, the other thing and saying, good workout, because that's all it would be, folks. That was a good workout. You got 3 texts, one email, you called 7 people, and we accomplished that workout. We did that all in an hour. You can work out. Everybody can work out. That's okay. There's working out and that's fine. But if you really want to make gains and stuff, pick something very eclectic that you want to do. You don't really have to go and finish up on that, but train to do that event. Whatever that event was. If you want to win the Boston Marathon, train to win the Boston Marathon. Don't train to run the Boston Marathon. That's a workout. Train to win the Boston Marathon. And then measure your training to win by your own gains and stuff like that. So, because if you don't do that, you won't run the Boston Marathon for one. You won't run any marathons. You won't run any place. You'll start out, you'll overdo. The little person in the radio is going to be calling you and stuff and giving you all kinds of good kudos and stuff, and then eventually you clicked off that app and it grows dust with all the other nice little performance apps that were good for you that don't work. You know, so that's what I want to tell. And when you're training, train specific. If you're training to run, train to use running muscles. Okay? If you're training to hike, train to use hiking muscles. They're different, you know? If you're training to swim, train to swim. Train to use those muscles used in swim. You know, if cardio is important, you know, you have to be able to breathe. Some things you have to be anaerobic. If you're training to be an Olympic lifter, you don't have to run a marathon to be an Olympic lifter. You gotta run, but you gotta be able to use quick muscles, you know, the quick twitch muscles. So you have to train those muscles. So you have to train from the bottom up, not from the top down, like, you know, squats are top downward. You want to train the other way, from the bottom up, you know, to get that clean. But you got to train it all the way around. So, and that's part of the training. That's part of the joy of training. You get to learn too. train nutritionally wise too. How much energy am I going to need to be doing this workout today? When should I take a rest? I need to take a rest during my work, during my week's training and stuff. So you have to train that in. You know, you can get that on your app too, but it's like, if you're doing 4 texts, an email, and 7 phone calls, I think your rest is pretty much during your workout. So, yeah, I mean, your mind just might be like that you really can trick yourself to thinking that you're accomplishing quite a goal, and you may be accomplishing quite a goal. I don't know. But a workout and training are totally 2 different animals. And if you really want to get the best bang for yourself in what you're doing, then train for something to do, a specific thing. Eat, and like I said, the most eclectic thing in the world. It doesn't have to be realistic. You know? It just has to be something that you've always wanted to do. Can you imagine having the world's greatest tree in your backyard and you can't climb it? Then you got to train to climb a tree. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. The best tree with the greatest limbs for just hanging out in there. You can hang out upside down. You can hang out all these things like this. But you can't get up the tree. So there's your training thing right there. I'm training to climb that tree. What muscles am I going to use to climb that tree? You know, I got to hug it, I got to shimmy, I got to pull, I got to do all these things like that to get up that tree. So you train to get up that tree. You get the greatest Who's Your Daddy, you know, once you get up inside those limbs in that tree, you can be dancing, Who's Your Daddy now, you know. It's just that powerful. So you ain't gonna get that on your little fella in these things here, folks.